Well, hey, Aries. We're going to do a reading today about your secrets and what's going to be revealed in your blind spot. And the Tarot of Sexual Magic wanted to talk to you today. So we'll see what that deck wants to tell you. And then we'll clarify. But we're going to start out with an overall card from the Tarot of the She, which is a Celtic fairy, spelled Sidhe, pronounced she. And see what is going on for you, my dear Aries. Okay, what do we get? The Dreamer Princess. A little flirty. It's just a Page of Cups. Heart person, emotion person. Is that right? No. Dreamer. In this deck, it's the answers are cups. Dreamers are swords. So revise that, but just keep all that flirty energy in here. But this is curious and open-minded. I'm gonna just stay there because that goes with the tarot, the sexual tarot, if I've ever heard it. Open-minded and curious, Aries. And then underlying, there's your Three of Cups. Your friendships, Dancer 3. And that is it. I just see some experimentation going on in kind of a light, fun way. It looks very fun. And let's see. It makes total sense to use this sexual magic deck. I have the little book here. Sometimes it adds a little bit to look at the explanations because there's specific ones. But sometimes it's just enough to look at the surface of the card and to know the meaning of it in normal tarot reading. So we're going to ask about your identity, which is how you see and present yourself into the world. Your secret, what's in your heart. Your blind spot, which may be visible to others but hidden from you. What will be revealed, some overall advice, and the future. Okay, so we're going to pull these cards and we'll just see what happens. We'll clarify. I have an extra deck here in case this all goes wonky. Okay. I never trust myself with this. Like I'm a Scorpio with a prudish streak. Okay. All right. This is how you present yourself as the classy love offer, the Knight of Cups. That's how you see yourself. A romantic. Or a naked woman who's, you're just going skinny dipping a lot. Okay. Your secret is the stars. A little kinky pouring the hot oil on his chest there. This is a card of healing and of wish fulfillment. It's a beautiful divine support. So that's your secret. What I see in difference between and I don't mean to have this be like a mask and what's behind the mask reading, but so this is your identity. This is how you see yourself. Kind of conventional arrangement here with her being vulnerable and him fully clothed appearing to her. It's very conventional. This is your true self. You're in charge here. He is submissive. So role reversal here. It's a very erotic, sensual, beautiful energy here. Much more queer. Outside the norm is what I mean by that. It's almost a connection they're not even looking at each other. They're feeling one another. That's what it feels very intuitive. Okay. Your blind spot. Oh, wrong deck. Your blind spot. Whoa. A Knight of Swords. This is how you look to other people. This is what is hidden from you. It's another card about power. She here is bottoming to the dominant male, but it doesn't matter. Like we're going from your secret to your what's hidden from you. So this would be like, you know this, you don't know this. Nice, Aries. I don't feel prudish at all. I feel very supportive of your desire to play with power. Giving it up and taking it. Very intimate. So let's see, what will be revealed is a 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands. So we have this sweet conversation happening. And then we have this light. This feels like a truth. It feels like this is just a scene of it, whatever it is being revealed. Very intimate conversation. The light is being brought. No, the 9 of Wands is really about being tired from a long struggle. She seems to be comforting this tired guy. So that's revealed. We'll find out more. What's going on here? Lots and lots of birds. Okay, sorry. Well, your overall advice is the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is creativity. It's a new beginning. So what's happening here is this conversation, the 9, is like, oh my gosh, I'm just tired of how things are. I've been working so hard. I'm really getting burned out. This advice would just say, start new. Start back from the beginning. Go back to how it was. Looks like the same couple having had the conversation where this is revealed. This is the advice. Reignite your passion. We're going to find out how all this BDSM fits into that. The future is King of Pentacles. Oh, it looks fun. Mr. Security King. It looks like a passionate and power play to me. She's like hiding behind the column. And he's like, come out here. And this is a reading about secrets being revealed. And so I feel like that's what this is about, is like these secret desires getting revealed. So for some reason, and it feels like you've got something going on in your sex life, Aries. This can also be sex as a metaphor for other parts of your life. But it feels like you've been presenting yourself as very conventional. You have some really great, fun, sexy ideas about how you'd like to play with your lover, or appear in the world as like less normative and more radical. And that this kind of gets revealed through a conversation with a close person. And we see that there's, on the top here, we see there's friends present. These cards present hetero couples, so if you don't relate to that, if you're going to talk to more than one person about these desires, and it feels like a desire that breaks the mold of how you've been acting. And that's why we get this kind of curiosity and open-mindedness as like an overall energy, because we see in the end you being brought out and safe. I think of it being safe when you're with the King of Pentacles. It's safe to be yourself, to be naked and vulnerable and slutty in all the ways you always wanted to be slutty. And you have one card on the bottom, which is a Knight of Pentacles. So this is a slow, thoughtful, well-planned energy. It doesn't have to be rash, this kind of opening up. It can be very thoughtful. You're going to take your time. There's no rush. But you're definitely moving from being very conventional to being really creative, open-minded, spicy, vulnerable with a person who's very safe, or in a context where you feel very safe. Let's clarify. Let's clarify. All right. There's my favorite tarot reader, Cindy, from Awakening to Spirit, and she always calls Scorpios naughty with a dash of nice. And that's exactly how I am. Like, there's nothing I haven't seen, there's nothing that shocks me, but I've learned to be nice and to, be conventional a little bit, seeming. With most people, that's all they really want to see. And then this reading calls me to look and talk about these cards and this. It's just fine. It's very fun. Okay. And if you didn't like it, you're already gone, I'm sure. All right, so this is how you identify and present yourself. That's a Knight of Cups. It's beautiful, classy love offer. A little conventional, I'm feeling. We get the Wheel of Fortune. We get change happening. We get the Ten of Pentacles. There's that security, family. And Two of Wands, a vision. Yeah, this is about the same thing that we've already seen, which is you've been in a very conventional family system or model of family structure, and you're kind of looking out the window, having a vision of something else. That's really totally what we've already seen, right? So beneath the facade, and it may be that the wheel's here, so it shows that you're changing in your favor. So you're becoming more how you want it to be. And it doesn't look like you're doing it alone. In fact, you have very fun friends here with you, companions in this. All right, so now your secret. You have a secret desire to pour hot oil on your lover's chest. Or to be bottom to your lover, to top or bottom. It's very intuitive, sensual fantasy that you are aware of. There's your Nine of Wands. We've seen this here. This is what will be revealed. So this is a more traditional Nine of Wands. It shows you've been doing all this work. It's been a passion. You can see the light there, but you're tired, protected. I feel that is about your, there's this feeling in this reading that the reason that you keep this a secret is something to do with having struggled before. But let's see what else. There's Mr. Alpha King himself. This to me speaks to your dominance that you have. It turns you on to be dominant. Or you are kind of wanting to be dominated. And there's a Four of Cups. So you're thinking about lack. So this appears to be something that it may be that you've even brought it up with your partner. And it didn't go well. And that's why it's a secret. You're hard to dominate because you're very powerful. There's just something to be had that you're not having, that you're not seeing, and it's a ho-hum, been there, done that. There's a weariness to you. And that's part of your secret, right? And I can see that now in her face, right? She's weary. Okay, let's look further. So what's hidden from you? Your blind spot. And this is clear to others. As we have this very hot scene of getting a little whipping. Oh, and people are watching. I didn't notice that. Knight of Swords. Talk about revealing the truth. Okay. All right, there's your friends again, your Three of Cups. We see them here. Like we've seen them. No, okay. Three of Cups. Where else do we see them? Nowhere. Okay, sorry. So this came up in the Cancer reading. So the Three of Cups are like people that know and love you, your friends. They already see this. So your blind spot is what they see that you don't see. There's a grief, Five of Cups, regret. And Magician. Very powerful energy. This is your blind spot. Your friends are seeing you, or people who know you, and they're good people. They're good. You're good people. They're your friends. They see you. They see you're distracted by this. Like you're a little bit obsessed with this fantasy. It's coming up here in all these cups, right? So there's this cup, this one, this one. This one's a little bit about, there's that cup that you've been obsessing about, and you're just looking at how, like, I never get this. And that's a strong feeling in this reading. So what your friends, what people around you see, they don't know what it is that you're obsessing about, but they see your obsession. They see that you can't take your eyes off of this. Right. So they're seeing you. This is your vulnerability. They're seeing it. There they are. You are having this desire to play with power, is what it looks like. So I have, if you want to translate this out of sexuality, I think you can. I don't know why you'd want to. Okay, here is your what will be revealed. This conversation, 9 of Wands, right? It's the same as this gal here. This is the conversation about with the person that you want this from. This is the conversation with them. It's very healing to share your thoughts with this person. There's a decision that has to be made, again, in your thoughts. Swords. And your intuition is... This is what's going to be revealed. To me, it's like you're sharing something that you have only very secretly, privately thought about, right? Like you haven't asked anybody else for help. You're wearing this blindfold. We can see that you've really curled up with it. We can see that it's high in your mind. It's kind of like all day long, all night long. It's an obsession that's going to be revealed. This is strong. Whatever this is, let's take it away from sex. You have a strong desire that you have not expressed, that you need to express. You are going to express it. Well, maybe you're not. It looks like you're expressing it to a very close person. Then she says, we're secretive. My first reading is that you open up about all of your secrets to somebody. Let's look at the advice. The advice was this. Ace of Wands. Start new. Start anew. King of Pentacles. There's the Security King. This is actually the future. It's the same card. Know you're safe, or be with a safe person. Justice. Tell the truth. Find balance. Find your reflection in the other person. And more Ace of Swords. This is this deep truth that you've been obsessing about. It's very clearly an obsessive secret desire that you've hidden in your mind. A little bit, there's something here about you coming to terms and really just knowing what it is. Whatever what's hidden from you, your blind spot, like this, it's almost like you don't even know what it is, but it's really preoccupying you. Okay? So here's your future. With the secret coming out, being vulnerable in the safe with the safe King of Pentacles. He seems to like it. The Emperor, being decisive, being the leader, being comfortable in your skin. I always get with this Emperor. It's very alpha, structural energy, wish fulfillment, individual wish fulfillment. He's this reminds me of this King of Wands, the Emperor does. So if that's a part of your fantasy, is you being, it's something about playing with power, or using power, asserting power. That's your wish. You're obsessing about it. Or you want somebody else to be powerful with you, and that is where your wish fulfillment lies. That they step up and be the leader. I can't tell, because there's both. It's almost, there's a lot of switching going on. Sometimes you're dominant. You're aware of your dominance. It's like this is what you're not aware of. This desire. And there's these alpha, King of Wands, Emperor here. And even the King of Pentacles is very... And there's that Knight of Cups. This is how you appear, your identity. Same where we started, we end up. Oh, that's cool. So I love this, and it's so true, because like I'll just continue using this example of BDSM, of playing with power and pleasure and desire, and that, like, when we look at it the way it's represented out in the world and we don't know anything about it, it can seem like ooh and naughty and different from the classy love offer. But it's not. It's just another beautiful way of connecting, of being vulnerable, of feeling pleasure, of expressing desire. And so I love that it's actually true to your identity in the end, what you've explored, this wish fulfillment. And that's what this reading overall wants you to know, is that, and remember, it's no rush, it takes time, and there's all of this curiosity and openness and all of this fun. It's very fun. It's a beautiful, fun reading where you explore this unacknowledged desire around power. And it's like you've been ashamed of this desire around power. So if it's sexual or not, it's in that area of being an authority, or even being dominated by somebody else. It's like, boss me around. I can't tell. It could go either way. In a way, there's like a flip, because we see justice here. So to me, that's like the switch. You know, we're both powerful. Sometimes I bottom, sometimes you bottom. That kind of thing. But it ultimately ends up being not only wish fulfilling, but true to you. Underlying. Wow. Okay. Super. Okay, so we see the Truth King, King of Swords. The need to align the truth with the heart, with your true desire. Unless you do, you're going to just feel left out and bummed out. this is transformative. This is an opportunity to be transformed. Take a leap, be the fool. Trust, have faith. This is a lovely reading about opening up, about this secret desire that I think you feel. I'm not even sure you're 100% sure. You're not 100% aware that you want to play here. The cards say, go for it. Find a safe person, this King of Pentacles, and let the games begin. All right. Cool, Aries. Thanks for letting me read your cards. Let me know. I have no shame at all about this, nor should you. It's beautiful. It looks very fun. And it's summer. Have a summer fling of some kind with your person or whatever. A movement. Have a movement. Be the dominatrix of your movement. Give up being the dominatrix, dominant, to another one. And it's okay. We have a lot of this sort of talk out there about power, and at times we can get this idea that it's bad and it's dirty and it's wrong, but it's in the realm of consensual. It's sexy. As long as it's consensual, it can be very fun and very pleasurable and very sexy. So go for it, Aries. All right, have a beautiful day.